Hi Hans, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Lucy, welcome, and today I'm starting new series on my channel, Makeup Guru Made Me Buy This. So basically in this series I'm gonna test the products that I wasn't planning to buy, but after watching other YouTubers reviewing it, I've changed my mind. And the palette that we're gonna test today I bought because I saw Kimora Blac video. And if you don't know who she is, well, first of all, you need to get alive. She's RuPaul Drag Race star, she's talented, she's fierce, she's funny, and she can definitely serve the looks. And I love her show, wait, what? And I guess I'm gonna let her introduce the palette.
It is called the 3503 Fierce by Nature. Underneath, 5 new lip colors. So pretty, like.
And obviously she got the PR box with the lipstick collection as well, but I just got the palette 3503 Fierce by Nature Morphe palette, and I guess it makes sense. Fierce palette reviewed by Fierce Lady, and I thought I want to be a Fierce Lady as well. So I got the palette. I did this look inspired by the one that Kimora did in her video. And without making this intro any longer, let's do some makeup so you can see if this palette is really amazing, or I'm gonna message Kimora and ask for my money back. So I guess it's time to open up the palette. And we have this little guy with shades names. And this is my thing with Morphe palette. I rather had the shades name written on the palette, because I know in everyday use it really doesn't matter, but when you're filming tutorial it comes so handy, because right now I want to swatch a few of those shades and I don't know the names. So I'm gonna give you a quick swatch of few standing out colors, and of course it's gonna be this green here, the glittery goldy copper shade. Oh, let's go for this magenta, maybe one of the metallics, this one. Oh, and we have this one with a little bit of sparkle to it. Metallic is gorgeous. Matte is quite nice as well. Now we have this glitter shade, and you feel a little bit of grains underneath your fingers, but those are quite big chunks of glitter, so that was kind of obvious. Ooh, and the one with the sparkle, it comes out a little bit patchy and the sparkle is barely there. It's more sparkly in the palette, but it's still cute. But we all know swatches doesn't mean a thing. It's all about how the eyeshadows perform on the eye, so that's what we're gonna do, step by step, following Kimora's tutorial.
This is the eyelid primer in translucent from Morphe. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the brush and just kind of buff it all over.
Okay, I guess we are priming our eyes today. I'm gonna use the same primer. It's Morphe translucent primer. Okay, I'm gonna do one eye at the time, not to bore you with a too long tutorial.
I'm gonna use these 5 brushes here. I love them, so shout out to Hank and Henry.
I don't have any of their brushes, so I'm gonna use only Morphe brushes, mostly the collaboration with Jeffree Star, and I really love them, especially the synthetic ones. So when I was ordering the palette, I've also ordered few more. She said she applied orange, but she didn't mention the shade name, and for me it looks more like a beige brown, so I'm gonna dig into this brownie orange shade called Ferocious. Ooh, I love that name. And I'm gonna apply this quite high in my crease. And this look is not gonna be exactly the same as the one that Kimora is doing, because I wanna do like a more wearable version of it.
I'm feeling very fall.
Okay, I think it's cute. I don't know how you see this on camera, but in real life it's like a nice muted orange. Now to give a little bit more dimension, we're gonna dig in this brownie shade called Domination. And again, I'm gonna put this a little bit higher than I would normally do, because today it's the day we gonna do a proper cut crease. The shadows are quite blended, and when I say blended, actually the brown covered the orange. So later on we're gonna come back to orange and spice it up a little bit more. Ooh, I think it's already looking quite cute. We have this like nice long sexy eye, and now we're gonna amplify this even more. I'm gonna dig into this black shade Smoked Out, and I would say it's not exactly like a deep extreme black. It's a little bit muted. It's like a smoky black, but still cute. But if you want this like extreme black, it's not gonna be this one, or you might have to use it wet. We're gonna pack this in outer corner. Ooh, and it's so pigmented. I think I took a little bit too much on my brush. And I'm gonna go back a little bit to the brown that we used before just to smoke out the black.
So white liner is on. And
I don't know what Kimora used for the white for lower lash line, so I'm gonna use my oldie but goodie Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in shade Draklord. So now with the brow brush, I'm gonna dig back into Smoke Out and outline our new lower lash line. And now to smoke lower lash line, I'm gonna dig into this another brownie orange shade, but a little bit darker than the one that we used before. And the name of this is Major Hottie. Oh my god, this is so cute! Who came up with these names? Morphe? I love it. And to blend this even more into my skin, I'm gonna dig into the mixture of Major Hottie and this nude shade called Trance. Cute.
guys, I should be like a fucking foundation color matcher person because I'm actually so fucking good at it.
Okay, calm down, girl. I did my complexion first, and I've used the same foundation, the Kat Von D True Portrait Foundation. For concealer, I went for my good old Fenty, and for contour, I used this Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, and of course a little bit of Jeffree Star Magic Star powder. So obviously we are skipping this step, and now let's go to actually cutting the crease. And if you wonder why I didn't cut my crease when Kimora was cutting hers, well, the truth is I'm filming this video for a second time. Yesterday when I was filming, I didn't check the settings and the footage was rubbish. So there's 2 hours of my life that I'm not gonna get back. But I've learned something. The green eyeshadow, when you're gonna apply this on a dry lid, it's just gonna give you a lot of fallout, it's gonna be patchy, and there's not gonna be much of the color payoff.
There's like fallout everywhere.
But when you're gonna apply this while your concealer, primer, or whatever you wanna use, it's still a little bit tacky, it's gonna perform beautifully, so that's what you're gonna see in a second. So again, I'm gonna use my Fenty concealer. And you know me, I don't usually do like a proper cut crease, because my eyes are so hooded, so it doesn't give much of effect. Like, look at this. It seems like I have so much lid space, but when I'm gonna open my eye, it all disappears. So what's the point? So now I'm gonna dig into the shade Come Alive, this standout green from the palette. I'm just gonna pack this all over and basically set my concealer in place as well with it. And for inner corner, I'm gonna dig into this lighter shimmery green Power Play. And because I wanna melt those 2 eyeshadows together, I'm gonna use the same brush. And this metallic green is so stunning. Look at this. Kimora blended green with the black with a little bit of brownie beige shade, but I wanna dig into this glittery coppery shade in the middle. I'm gonna get this on my finger and just dab on my eye. And see, it acts a little bit like an eyeshadow topper. And actually this is a great way to cover your transitions if you didn't manage to make them seamless. Now I'm gonna give a few final touches to this look, so I'm gonna dig into shade Flame Game. And I'm gonna smoke out the top, and at the same time I'm gonna add a little bit of orange to this look. So it's gonna be more vivid, it's gonna be more autumny. And to give a little bit more pop of color in my inner corners, I'm gonna dig into shade Ball of Fire, this intense orange shade. Okay, I think it looks super cute, so let me do the other eye of camera and I'll be back. The other eye is done. I've used Tati Lashes in style TL38, and before we're gonna go further, I just wanna quickly show you something. As you can see, although I was very careful, I still got a little bit of fallout from the green, but I'm gonna show you a quick tip how to get rid of it. So I'm gonna use this sticky tape, and I have this little cute pink guy. So basically what you're gonna do, take a little bit of the tape, place this on your hand so it will lose a little bit of its stickiness, and then just wrap it up around your finger. And that way you can lift all the fallout without removing any of foundation, concealer or whatever else you had on your face. You're welcome. And for blush, I'm gonna use this peachy shade named Tempting. And for highlight, I'm gonna use Jeffree Star shade Anchorage for Northern Lights palette. Oh, sorry for that. Oh, it's Kimora texting me saying like, bitch, stop butchering my tutorial. Of course, I'm just joking. I wish Kimora knew who I am. Oh, and by the way, for the lips, I've used Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in shade Mannequin. I have mine from this Morphe X Jeffree Star Lip Bundle. So this is the final look. I think it turns out quite pretty.
Stunning!
Ooh, thank you, Kimora. when I saw the pictures online, I was like, no, thank you, pass. It looked a little bit too basic for me. And when you look more and more at this palette, you start noticing those more intriguing shades, like you have this magenta, this almost neon orange. Of course, you have this green pop of color that you notice immediately, but you have those mauvey metallics, you have those like a grayish browns, you have some warm tones, some cold tones. So actually, it's a lot of colors to play with, and I cannot wait to do this like more mauvey, dusty pink look. And if it wasn't for Kimora, I would skip on this palette, and right now I'm actually very happy I got this. And for me, what makes the Fierce by Nature Morphe palette stand out is first of all the pop of green and those intense orangey shades, because usually when you think about fall palette you get browns, a little bit of oranges, but you don't have green, you don't have those intense shades. And when you look outside, fall is still a little bit green and it's still saturated, and I love this glittery coppery shade. I'm actually gonna apply this a little bit more, and I'm just gonna tap this all over my eye and here on my highlight, just to give my look a little bit more of this goldy coppery sheen to it. And I think we can tap this on the lips as well. Ooh, this is cute. And see, in a few seconds we turn like a simple matte lipstick into something more dimensional, more interesting. And overall, as I said already, I'm super happy I got this palette, and I think in beauty community we are more drawn to those super colorful, unique rainbow palettes, and it's not wrong with that. I like to do colorful looks for like everyday makeup, but I think some YouTubers, including me, sleep on those more basic palettes. And let's keep it real, like the average person's gonna use more of those browny neutral shades with just a pop of color, and that's why I'm happy Kimora made me buy this, because I would sleep on that palette as well. But thanks to her, I get to play with it and I get to introduce this palette to you. And as I said, like for everyday use, this is really good palette. You have those cold tones, warm tones, a little bit of pop of color, a little bit of shimmer, and it's just a little bit over £20, so I can definitely recommend that. And I can also recommend for you to subscribe to Kimora's channel. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box down below. She is funny, she's talented, and she can turn the look, so go and check her out. And I think that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do. Click that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, show me some love, show me some support, and see you on the next one. Bye!